More enemies ahead!
Tell people what we did.
You like that?
Very well.
I fell down a flight of stairs once. They looked much like this particular set of stairs.
So, mage, huh? What?
To have all power at my fingertips.
So always have to wear a skirt.
Oh, you don't know the story behind the robes. Strict things are in the set. Well, of course you do. No? Quick trysts.
What manner of...
You wanna talk? I'm busy getting leaves out of my unmentionables.
Well, that was... close. For a moment there, I thought I was really about to join the Legion of the Dead. I might have cracked a rib, but it's hard to be sure. Everything hurts. No, I'm fine. I just need to catch my breath. Anyway, I can't chat for long. I should probably go back, as foolish as that sounds, see if there's anything I can do. I'll be fine, but I need to figure out what the Darkspawn are doing. Scout out the place. There's something going on in Kalharal. We thought the Darkspawn were breeding an army. The Legion went to investigate, but Kalharal proved too much for us. It was a massacre, and now I'm the only one left. The Darkspawn have changed. They're smart now. They destroyed the Legion. I saw them taking some of the women, and I wasn't about to stick around for that. There are many things much worse than death, and birthing Darkspawn day and night is probably the worst. But if the Darkspawn are really breeding an army, I can't stay here. I have to do something. Ah, that's convenient. The ancestors must have had a hand in this. I'll show you where Kalharal is. Safety in numbers, yes? Excellent. With your help, destroying this nest is no longer impossible. Merely improbable.
Oh, an optimist then.
Let's not waste time. Kalharal awaits, and Darkspawn, when left to their own devices, get up to all kinds of nonsense.
Andraste's knicker weasels! Yes.
Yes.
You remind me of Bronca sometimes.
I remind you of your ex-wife who fed her entire house to Darkspawn in a search for a magical anvil?
Yeah. Well, no. Not when you put it that way.
Smooth, Ogren. Real smooth. I don't know much about Kalharal, except what the others from the Legion told me. It used to be important. A center of learning for the Smithcast. When the fortress was lost, all I'd learned was lost. They've never been anything quite like Kalharal since. It's Juka. He's hurt. Bad.
Sigrun?
It's me. Be still and try not to talk.
I feel my death upon me. And it is release.
No! I have bandages. I can help.
You must listen. The brute mothers. They're breeding. I saw an army. You must stop them. But beware the children. They are abominations, even among Darkspawn.
What? What children? Whose children?
Forgive me.
Ancestors look kindly on you, brother. We have to finish what the Legion started. Those brood mothers need to be destroyed. Be careful now. It's begun.
Smell of those buggers gets into your knickers.
I shall do it. Very well. Very well. Don't give them the authority. Oh, how nice.
That looks fine indeed.
The Legion got this far with no trouble. We got careless and complacent and stormed the main entrance up those stairs. It was a disaster. The Darkspawn were waiting. They turned the Tig's old defenses against us. And more. Ancient dwarven ingenuity, used by the very monsters it was intended to kill. We need to learn from the Legion's mistake. Avoid the main door. Most of the old dwarven fortresses had hidden side entrances. I bet this one does too. We just need to find it. I have never seen such darkspawn before. Very well.
Again. Secret doors. Useful for sneaking out without the wife noticing.
There, more of the fiends ahead!
but Bronto fell off Orzamar's highest tier. Bronto guts everywhere. You should let Sir Pounce-a-Lot out more. Must be in that robe.
Out? You mean out to play with the Darkspawn? Such a great idea.
All right, I see your point. Watch your step. Here, trap. seen anything else. They say the memories of the stone are forever. Is
They
this what
have
they
told
mean?
you were nothing! Swept you away like so much dust! Now you are the only thing... They're gone. Everyone's gone. They've abandoned the target. We have to follow them. I'm not gonna sit here and get eaten by those monsters.
We can't survive out there.
You won't survive in here.
Done. What's next?
Shoot intruder!
Shall be done.
I guess I'm still alive. Funny how that keeps happening.
It's begun.
Mother. Chin up.
These weapons were taken from the armories of Kal Haral. I ask only for volunteers who would rather die fighting than give in.
Sod off. You people left us for dead.
Yeah, we should just take your weapons and kill you instead.
Then you will go to your graves knowing that you murdered the one person who thought you worthy to bear arms for Kal Haral. Do you want that? Or do you want to prove your worth? These weapons were taken from the armories of...
Those bastards left us behind, and he wants us to fight. Let's see what you're bastards left us behind, and he wants us to fight.
Die anyway.
I'm here.
Giving us a chance to...
No, sorry.
You're full of stuff, Doctor. Some of us are going to try to make it to the surface. You in?
No.
For generations, they have told you you were nothing, swept you away like so much dust. Now you are the only thing...
The dark spawn have sensed us.
reverse the attack! Go! The loss is mine!
Oh, what are you doing tonight?
Sleeping. Alone. With a knife under my pillow.
Ew, hot.
Honestly, Ogren, what's the point? I mean, dead.
Here they come.
It shall be so.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
It shall be done. Very well.
There, more of the fiends ahead!
Smell of those buggers gets into your neck.
Nicely done. The Chantry has a monopoly on all lyrium the dwarves mine. They kill anyone who tries to get around it. Lyrium smuggler? Maybe chapeau. A good little unjust my prayers, repented my sins, all of it. Life as a hedge mage, brewing love potion villagers and hoping nobody's. I could have been made tranquil, haggling over the price of a wand. Or I could be with the Canary. Or I could be dead. Dead's bad. Right. Death to the Darkspawn. Rah. A related question. What do Grey Wardens do when there aren't Darkspawn running amok? And we travel the world, take over Hopefully someone comes to dust off the cobwebs every now and again. Me, I intend to take up knitting. I'll send a scarf to the Templar commander every Saturnalia. Provided I don't end up in some ogre's belly, chewed up into tiny mage pieces. But I'm an optimist.
It is begun.
This anvil must be pretty old. They make them differently these days. Bronco once explained it to me, but I'll be a Nug's uncle. Remember when? Harpy. Huh. Look, Warden, I know she's gone. I know it. But sometimes I sod it. Look at me, whimpering like a wet box of kittens. Let's go make paste out of some darkspawn.
I shall do it.
It's dark down here, and heavy.
It is the god.
Dark spawn have saved.
Oh, the suspense is killing me.
The architect sends many, but does not come himself. He is a coward. I will kill you, and he will know that he has faced Roloff. He will know that the mother will tear him apart. Who comes now? I can feel you. But you are no darkspawn! Trickery is he planning? You will die, as all who serve the Architect will die! Mother demands it!
He must have been protecting the broodmother.
This brings
Now we just have to put an end to them, and whatever. Whatever these darkspawn were planning. as you say. Very well. Is the I shall do it. Very well. We did it. If the rest of the Legion were alive, I know they would honor you in some way. I used to wish I could get away from the others. Now I'm all alone and I just want them back. Silly, isn't it? What's curious is that we seem to be caught between two factions of Darkspawn. I've never heard of such a thing. The Darkspawn are by nature vicious, and they have always fought amongst each other. But for there to be two organized factions, this is something else. Good. It's not just me then. Something has changed, and I don't think I like it. Well, it's something, especially when you need to be reminded that doom is always right around the corner. Oh, I'll probably disappear, and the good thing about the deep roads is that you never go. You? Be a Grey Warden? Is that allowed? Can you be part of the Legion and a Grey Warden? And I'd be killing the Darkspawn, won't I? Ha! How does one say no to this? I will follow you. You seem an all-right sort, and I'll be better off with you at my back than alone. Let's go then, the Darkspawn await.
Herald, lost! The lost is lost! Lost!
Mother, be calm.
Calm, yes. Once I was calm. Once Mother listened to the beautiful call, felt it wash over her and inside her, and she was calm. But now there is no calm. Father took that away. And now he takes away Cal Herol. My poor pets in Cal Herol. The father knew I would send them against him. The father feared. Cal Herol is gone. But the mother still has her tricks. Many tricks.
But what will the mother do?
Do? I will laugh! And then I will wait.
Warden, I did warn you about the stone in these parts. Human masons will use whatever's at hand, But for proper walls, you need proper stone. The nearest quarry has some miserable slate nonsense. I need proper granite. The darker the better. I don't suppose, you know, in your travels... Aye, certainly. Well, probably certainly. I'll be here. Don't tarry too long.
Warden. Horan is content to let me craft away in obscurity under dreadful conditions. Never a care for the art.
But you're not so dreadfully common.
Exactly. If you come
Wade!
Oh, nothing. Remember. Yes, Commander? Oh, I simply must do something with this. So unique, so rare. Yes, a breastplate. Here, take this. These are a few knickknacks I need to begin my work. Find them soon. I simply can't...
Do you remember me? The merchant. I've made a deal. Make a
You're back. You need anything? Oh, this will help a great deal. This is iron. Very high quality.
Armor and weapons could be made with it. I'll just...
You arranged... Not that I mind. Gave me a chance to do some proper testing. Explosives! The name is Dworkin Glavenok. That don't ruffle my beard, though. You have to be a little... I developed these experiments on lyrium sand. If you got a mind, I can make... Dust's good for fuses, but not the wonderful.
Warden, before you let my brother blow himself to little bitsies, tell him to be careful.
Don't listen to Folger.
And how many apprentices have you lost? 3? No, 4?
We all know the risks. If we succeed, our names will go down in history. Aye, Commander. Thanks for your help. Use them to give those beasties a what for.
Seneschal Verrill has been looking for you. Please, just...
Where is he? I know he's here. Cough him up, Warden. You're not gonna pull...
Hang on to your beard, woman. Is this a conjugal visit? Looking for Ogren to grease the old wheel?
Don't lay a finger on me. You've done a lot of stupid things on a whim, but joining the Wardens...
Didn't you say it would be... hot?
We were role-playing.
Look, I didn't sign up on a whim, all right? You kicked me out.
You were just looking for an excuse.
You kept trying to make me into something I'm not. I can't play house like you want me to. I'm only good at one thing, Fells, and it's killing. No, Commander. We should have had this out before.
You had a good thing in the army. They respected you.
Felsie, I finally got the old conquer on straight, and I don't belong anywhere but here.
Fine, Ogren, if that's what you want. The baby and I will just have to get by without you.
I'd just end up being hit. She's a tiny thing, but packs a surprising wallop. And in this mood, she'd go straight for my danglers. Come on, there's Darkspawn waiting to be killed.
All rise. The Warden Commander and Liege Lord of all Amaranthine enters. I've held it off as long as I could, but you hold the right of high justice on your land. Certain matters of court must be decided. Be seated. The Warden Commander will first hear the matter of the Crown against Alec.
On behalf of the Crown, I submit that Alec stole 2 bushels of grain bound for the garrison in Amaranthine. When confronted by soldiers, he confessed. The punishment for theft from the Crown is death by hanging.
What say you, Alec?
My sheep were slaughtered by the Darkspawn. My family was starving. I asked for mercy. Commander, mercy.
The poor bugger. Had he stolen from anyone besides the Crown, he'd escape with a flogging.
Thank you.
The next matter is of a civil nature. Lady Liza Pacton is the sovereign of Terns Down.
I prefer to speak for myself. The old Earl promises to me. Some of these he committed to paper. I was given the right to the incomes of the Southern Bridge.
And what part house conspiracies, Liza? To get such a fruitful prize. I am Sir Darren, and it is my land she seeks. Taken from me because I was one of the few nobles who stood against Tern Loghain.
Commander, Sir Darren is an ally, and Amaranthine has precious few who support you wholeheartedly.
If there's any hope of persuading more nobles to your cause, you must be fair-minded.
Ban Esmerel will hear of this.
The Commander has spoken. The matter is resolved. Bring in Sir Temele the Ox.
Sir Temele stands accused of a murder most foul. You and your men came upon Sir Tamra in the dead of night and did cravenly ambush her. You dare too much, Captain Garavel. I am noble-born and will not submit to your accusations. You are accused of murder, sir. My soldiers found you fleeing while Sir Tamra's blood was still hot. There's a great deal of traffic on the roads, not all of it human. And it's so dangerous at night. We were merely in a hurry to reach a nice, safe place. You mock this court with your denials. You have nothing, Captain. Release me, Commander. It's this common lout's word against mine.
You will recall Sir Tamra as the knight who warned us against the conspiracy. Sir Temele was a confederate of Al Howe. I fear you're correct. There'd be some outrage. There's no love for the Ox, but he's a noble. With such scant evidence. But you are within your rights to execute him. What is your will?
What is the meaning of this? You can't do this!
Oh, but the Commander very much can. This session of the Arling's court is over. And Maker help me. I hope the next one is easier than this.
So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden? Ah, the old ball and chain, huh? I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle. After my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying. I got really good at escaping the tower. Just never good at escaped. Until now, I suppose. The only thing I ever missed about the Circle was that cat, to be honest. There were days when that stupid cat was the only person I saw, except for it not being a person. Still, I liked him. Poor Mr. Wiggums. He became possessed by a rage demon. but he 3 Templars. I was never more proud. A toast to Mr. Wiggums. Don't you agree, Sir Pouncelot? Who's a good kitty? You are. Ooh, yes, you are.
You know, I'm actually not the first How to be a Grey Warden. Following in my grandfather's footsteps, more like. His name was Padric Howe. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died. I know that now. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to. My father often forgot that nobility has another meaning. You know, my grandfather had a bow passed down from his grandfather. I wonder if it's still around. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are darkspawn to kill, I'll bet. Somewhere.
You are gonna pay me, right? For all that arse whipping I do for you? A stipend? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, what's a stipend? Money. Now there's a word I understand. What an arrangement. You feed me and I get to take my frustrations out on the darkspawn. Anyway, can I have a pony? Nah, Bronca used to collect these little horse... Whoa.
Oh, how nice. When do we get going? Darkspawn don't kill themselves, you know.
The Tower of Magi has sent me as an... In addition to my diplomatic function, I'm a Of course... May I be of service? Certain.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Commander, we need to talk. You get them? This is a thing. In my dream, I saw... You remember... Bronco was there and whispered... And that's when I woke up. Huh. Thank...
Commander. Oh. I'll make the prep. From this moment forth, Sigrun, you are a Grey Warden.
Then let it be.
Knows her well, Commander. She will wake shortly.
Yes.
Yes.
Look at that! Was Andraste really that much of a looker? Don't you think she would have been, a barbarian? Why not? She was a real person once, wasn't she? What would she have thought of the Circle of Magi? Forcing mages to fight demons, or be made tranquil? Seems to me that Andraste counseled men to seek their own path to the Maker, but that Chantry uses her words as a reason to collar us just for being who we are. That's so sweet of... Oh well.
Commander, the men cleared the rubble. Here we are. Look at her.
I knew it led to the deep roads. I could smell it.
Looks safe enough to climb down. Find a way to stop the Darkspawn from coming back this way. Good luck.
The whole quiet, stoic thing must get you a lot of action, huh?
I take it you're an admirer, Ogren.
What? No! No. Well, not unless... Oh.
Good. Then I needn't worry about getting too drunk at camp.
Enemies approaching!
Okay. I like it. Not that.